there guys, my name is Danielle. You can call me Dani and welcome to my channel. Today, we are gonna take a look at my lipstick collection and see if there is any mold on them. I know this sounds weird, but if you're not familiar with what has been happening in the beauty community, is that there is this YouTuber named Jaclyn Hill, and why does the freaking air conditioner always come on when I'm filming? I don't understand. But anyways, I'll just talk louder, it's fine. So Jaclyn Hill, she released her brand, which is Jaclyn Cosmetics or Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. Nobody knows what it's actually called yet. And she released her first product were some lipsticks. It was a line of lipsticks. And this has sparked some controversy, however you say that, in the community, because when people started receiving their lipsticks, some were coming melted, they would break easily, some started having fuzz on them, some had black holes in them, and it just sparked a lot of chaos because people were thinking it was mold, people were thinking that it was expired, because technically she's been working on this brand for 5 years, so she says. And the idea of that sparked interest in people, because if these lipsticks have been on the shelf for 5 years, then they're disgusting. Like that's why they're looking like this. But then Jaclyn did say that she actually produced all these lipsticks while she was launching the lipsticks at the same time. Does that make sense? Probably not, because it barely makes sense to me. So basically what Jaclyn is saying is that she is denying the fact that all of these lipsticks are old or expired. She says that they have just been made wrong. So it could be, like, she could be right, they could be made wrong, or she could just be lying to everyone and not trying to tell the truth that she sold expired lipsticks. So there's that. If you want to see like videos or something like that, I'm gonna leave a few down below to watch it, and stuff like that. I'll even leave her video explaining like what's happening or whatever. But I personally don't care, because I don't want this to come out the wrong way. It's not like I hate Jaclyn, I just don't watch her. I'm just not a supporter of her, you know? I'm not a subscriber or anything like that. I know her name, and I know she has like collabs with Morphe all the time, but that's it. That's all I know. And I do know also that she is pretty expensive, from what I've seen and stuff, because trust me, I've tried to like watch her and stuff, but from what I've seen is she is a very expensive type of person. Like, she likes buying expensive things, and also all her collabs are expensive. Yeah. If you not have seen stuff, like she has a palette collection that are like almost $60 for the whole set. There is a brush set that's like, you get 5 brushes in a little brush case for like $60 too. So yeah, lots of things that she comes out with is really expensive. I don't know much about these lipsticks, that's why I'm not like reviewing them or telling you anything like my opinion about that, because I didn't buy them. I don't have them in front of me or whatever. But because of all this drama happening, it got me thinking. I have been collecting makeup for a good, I would say about 4 to 5 years now. And this is like pre-YouTube. Like before I even started doing YouTube and stuff, I was collecting all this makeup. And I still have a bunch of lipsticks that I have from when I first began. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, are they expired? Because on the real, I don't care about expiration dates unless it's foundation, mascara, concealer, and also eye primers. Those are the main ones. Oh, and primers, of course, too. But those ones are the main ones where I'm like hands-on, like, okay, it's been 6 months, time to leave, or whatever its expiration date is, time to throw it out. Those are the ones that I'm like hardcore about them. When it comes to like lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, eyeshadows, stuff like that, I personally don't really care if I use it past its expiration date, because since it's like dried, or because like it stays collapsed in a while, you know, a while, I find it to be better, not like better, but like more sanitary to use those instead of like the other things that I mentioned. Does that make sense? I don't even know if I'm making sense through all this. But anyways, to wrap it all up, I was thinking while all this drama is happening, like, I haven't checked my lipsticks in a long time, and I do love lipsticks. I have my favorite few right here. I have my favorite top 3 lipsticks always at my beauty desk with me. I have the Patrick Star Woo from his winter collection. I have the Jeffree Star Calabasas lipstick bullet from his Lovesick collection. And then I also have the Patrick Star Mama Star lipstick, also from the winter collection. I have these always here at my makeup desk because they're my go-tos. So there's those ones. But I also have about 300 more lipsticks that I rarely use and haven't checked in a long time. So I thought this would be a fun video to just sort of go through my lipsticks and see if any of them are expired, if any of them else have like hairs on them or anything, because a lot of them are actually still sealed and haven't been opened yet, because, you know, I don't wear lipstick every day, I don't wear my makeup every day, so I haven't gotten to use everything. So my idea is to open some new ones or revisit some old ones and see if I've missed anything, or if I've let them sit too long and they're expired. So hopefully this is a good video. If not, that's fine. Make sure you're still subscribed, because I'll have better entertaining videos later. And also, I do want to say that there is a giveaway happening on my channel. I will leave the link down below so you can watch the original video on what it is happening. I am giving away a James Charles and Morphe collab palette, so make sure you are entered into that. Remember, link down below so you can enter. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. So I kind of just want to go straight into my like Pride 3, because these are like my overall top ones that I always use. I love these. I especially know that the MAC one is a little, you know, older, because I've had it since last December, I think it was. December 27, was it 2017? I don't even know when he did his collab anymore. It was 2017, yes. Okay, yes. So this was the first one in 2017. I'm looking at it now. It seems pretty normal, you know. I do want to say that it has some like weird texture on the side of it. I want to know if you guys can see that too. I'm not zooming in, but like I'm trying my best to see if you guys can see it too. It looks like as if when, let's say you're washing your car and you are, you know, rubbing soap on it, and then you accidentally forget to wash the soap off of one of them, and it dries down and you see like those like bubble spots from where the soap bubbles were. That's kind of what it looks like. But other than that, it looks pretty okay. There is a little black hair right here, but most likely it's from my mustache, so don't care about that. The next one is my Patrick Star, what's it called? Patrick Woo. There is some little hair particles on this one, but that's because you know, mustache. And also I have a dog, Maya, so I always put that in consideration when I see stuff on my lipstick. So if it looks like Maya stuff, you know, there's no biggie. That one seems okay. Next is my Jeffree Star one. This one is definitely, she's seen some better days, but this one also looks fine, good, smooth, everything's nice. Now, let me grab some of my other products and then let me just explain to you why people are going in like a frenzy about this. So, basically what's happening is that when people are opening their Jaclyn Hill lipsticks, whatever her brand name is, they find the, you know, the bubbles, the hairs, the fuzz, and all that stuff. And that is definitely not sanitary whatsoever. But yet Jaclyn denies the fact that, you know, it's what everyone's saying it is. So, you know, the point of this video is that I want to see if any other brands, any other lipsticks that I may have, you know, gathered throughout my years or throughout, you know, even recently also have these problems that I personally have never seen, because maybe it happens a lot but people just don't want to see it because she is an influencer, and when an influencer creates their own brand, a lot of people tend to bash on it more or pay more attention to it more because they started off as like an influencer, someone on like the internet, and then creating their own products. I will admit, I am not a big fan of creators creating their own brand. Like, I do, you know, you do you, honey, you build your brand, do whatever. But when everyone is coming out with a brand, especially makeup brands, those seem to be coming out so much lately. When someone is creating a makeup brand and just putting out the same products as everyone else, it gets annoying, you know? So that's my idea. So I'm just gonna grab some more lipsticks from my stash here, and then I'll be back to show you what we chose. Alright, so I dipped into my box of lipsticks and I chose out a good handful, a good chunk of lipsticks that are new, old, and basically I just forgot when I bought them. Okay, so I looked up how to tell if a lipstick is expired. I'll put the screenshot right here so you can see it. It says, try a new foundation after the pump is over. Change in color, texture, or smell are all big warning signs that your lipstick has expired. If your lipsticks pass the test, Greenberg says to just things clean. Clean them off, wipe them off, spray them with a little bit of alcohol just to keep them sanitized. Okay, that last sentence didn't really make much sense. It didn't sound grammatically correct, but all the same, it just says smell, texture, and color are the big major things. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my first lipstick. This is the Ulta Beauty lipstick. Now, I do know that these lipsticks themselves have been discontinued, so it is old. This is shade 203. You cannot buy this at Ulta anymore. So let me... Ooh. It smells like a normal lipstick, but let me show you guys here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has a chunk there and there's little black holes in there. A little scared. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swatch a little bit on my hand. It's still very pigmented, very pretty. Ah, I got some on my nose. But it smells fine. The color also looks fine. I'm gonna see. So that chunk, I wiped it off. It looks fine. I think these black holes are just air holes, which is fine. So I'm gonna say this lipstick is okay. Next, I have this Urban Decay lipstick. This is in the shade 69 Cream. think I bought this like maybe 2.5 years ago. It was one of the first Urban Decay lipsticks that I bought. It feels nice and creamy. Smells like a normal lipstick. Looks like a normal lipstick. Like, this is how much I use it. Like, you could still see the Urban Decay indent in there. But yeah, so far so good. We're good on that one. Next, we'll go to my very first Sephora lipstick I've ever gotten. This actually does not have a shade name on it. That's, oh wait. Yeah, it doesn't have a shade name on it. And it looks kind of dried out, but maybe it's just because I haven't used it for so long. Let me, oh. Still glides on like a dream. It does have a smell to it. It kind of smells fruity. I don't remember it having that type of smell. So, I don't know, I'm scared now. It smells kind of fruity, but I don't remember if it did smell like fruit. I think, since this is pretty old, I think this one is expired. So I'm gonna have to actually throw this one out, which is kind of sad, but it's fine. Next, I have this Model Zone lipstick. This is the semi-matte lipstick in the shade Riddick. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Yep, Riddick. Okay. Now, as you can see, this has not been opened yet. So, this is going to be the first time opening it. And hope that there's nothing wrong with it. Upon first glance, it looks like there's little bubbles on the whole lipstick itself. Here, I wonder if you guys can see that. Can you guys kind of see like the little bumps on them? Oh, I wonder, they go away. So I'm thinking they're just like little air bubbles, because otherwise it looks fine. That one's fine. I'm starting to think this video is going to be boring. Sorry. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Next, I have this Bite Beauty lipstick. And still pretty creamy. Although I do see color spots as like discoloration. There we go. That's more like it. I do see discoloration on it. So I'm thinking this might also have to be thrown away because it is still rough. And it has like sort of like a little chemically smell on it. Yeah, that one's probably gonna have to go. And then next, I'm gonna open up this new NYX lipstick. This is in the shade 565. Let me try this one. It does look like it has some bumps around it and some like not discoloration, some dents. It was like deformed, like it was a little disformed. I don't know if you can see that on the sides of them, but might as well check it. Oh wait, and then there's little holes at the top of it too. Ooh, I don't like that. Here, I really want to show you this one. Show this. Can you guys see that one? Can you see it? Ooh, it's really creamy. Wow. I don't know about that smell. I keep getting lipstick on my nose. I don't know what I think about it. Like, it's super creamy. I don't know. I like this. I like the color. I think I've come to my conclusion that lipstick can last a very long time. And honestly, I just wanted to do this for fun, just to see if like there was any other labs that have mishaps like this and people just don't notice. No, but it seems like a lot of different places are really good at their quality control, and it seems like that was just the problem with Jaclyn Hill's stuff, is that no one was keeping track of who was cleaning, who was touching, and all that stuff, and what you were touching with, you know. And unfortunately, I know a lot of people are wanting it to be Jaclyn's fault, but it is not actually completely her fault. The place where she gets her stuff manufactured at, it's technically their fault, because, you know, who wears fiber gloves in a makeup factory? You know, it's common sense, people. And honestly, I think what Jaclyn needs to do is own up to her mistakes, because although it might not be 100% her fault, this is her company, this is her first product, and she did choose this place where she said it's the #1 makeup manufacturer in the United States. Obviously that's gonna be a lie. Either that, or they just don't care about your products personally, because they are doing a terrible job at making it. So, to you guys, I would say, because I have definitely learned a lesson, I would say look at your lipsticks and definitely like check them every like 6 months or so, just to make sure they don't look disformed, they don't have a color pattern or color deformation, and they don't have a chemical smell to them. If they have one of these 3 or even all 3 of them, unfortunately you will have to toss them out. Like for me, unfortunately, I'm gonna actually go off camera. I'm gonna go through the rest of these lipsticks, and I'm going to throw out my expired ones, which is sad because I do love my Sephora and my Bite Beauty ones, but I have had them for a very long time, so I'm gonna have to toss those out. So I hope you guys learned a lesson as well as I did in this video. And this is not to like hate on Jaclyn, you know, she does her thing, I'm just doing my thing, you know. And you know, hope her brand is able to come back from this, hope she is able to learn from this. And yeah, alrighty guys, make sure to like this video and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And let's see, leave a comment down below if you have gone through your lipsticks after this whole catastrophe. I can't even say, why do I try to say big words when I can't say them? Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you next Friday. Oh, and don't forget to enter into my giveaway. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notifications. Make sure to give this video a like and follow all my social media. The links will be down below as usual. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you next Friday.